Hello, welcome back to Fate Extra CCC. So, today we're gonna go ahead and do the mini dungeon so we can get Archer's Spirit or Archer Cyberframe. So we can get his origin outfit. It is kind of cool. It is a cool outfit. You'll see. Maybe not this part, but in a later part. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? All set. Once you're in, you can't leave until you finish the mission. So keep that in mind. Should we start the dive? Absolutely. I'm all set. I replied to Rin, and then I'm ready whenever. Let's get started. We'll have Archer enter the idle stage, and you'll take this here. Rin hands me a small item folder. It's a cube 5 inches all around, and its jet-black exterior looks like a textbook cursed item. It's been decided, so please just roll with it. Rani, Sakura, are you ready? Yes, ready whenever. I have data from last time, so I can simplify the process. I'm ready as well. Miss Aku, once you're dived in, hurry towards the center of your servant. In center lies your servant's spiritual core, sealed away by the moon cell. Destroying it is your mission today. Me that even I don't know nothing about, huh? Is there any way to restrain this me? It's probably not possible. To a mystical mystic code, the root, logic, and instincts are a nuisance. I think battle is unavoidable. It's an origin that you have no knowledge of, so please think of you as a different person, or a phenomenon which shares only your looks. Archer, while Hakan is undertaking the mission, you'll be able to do nothing but watch. It's still a highly dangerous mission, but you have no choice but to believe in us. Please entrust this to us. Please, I've trusted you all from the beginning. If you can't do this, no one can. Archer trusts his body to Rani. Looks like, in my case, Sakura and Rin will be handling me. They will extract my soul from my digital frame, convert it into an independent unit, and send it to Archer's soul. Now, close your eyes. When the conversion starts, I think you'll be a bit squished, but don't wriggle around too much. Extracting a soul from body and mind, beginning telepathy via multicolored tranquility. Core contact. Start. Inverse path, downing origin, inner core harmonics. So this is Archer's cyberframe. The ambient is different, but the basic composition isn't so different from Sakura's digital form. Geez, look at your sorry self. You're wide open. How about paying attention to your surroundings a bit more? I get that this is strange for you, but it's not that big of a deal. How about you get moving? Archer? Why can't I hear Archer? Maybe idle right now. This is my mind, body. My 5 senses are at full stop. But my mind is still working. Well, since I'm using my mind as a sensor, all I can gauge is the gist of what's going on with you. It's what they call the mind's eye. I'll take this opportunity to tell you that Rani asked me to help navigate you. Seems that they can't monitor us here. I'll guide you around my interior, which is a pretty strange thing, but you're facing life or death here. I intend to be the best ferryman I can for you, but what's going on? Looks an awful lot like you're alone. Not to mention it, look behind me. There's no one there. Archer, of course, won't be here, but I don't see the familiar Rin said she would send with me. What do I do? Fight all on my own? If the immune program find me, they'll mercilessly disassemble me. That Rin does stick up for you. 100% when it comes to the theoretical, but 20% for her practical is all blunders.
Master.
No worries, stay cool. You're outside the immune program's patrol route. I guess this familiar materialization is taking longer than expected. Till it does, keep moving slowly and cautiously. Will do. Huh? A shock suddenly went through the palm of my hand. I noticed the cube Rin gave me is spinning extremely fast. It can't be. What's going on? Just grating noise no matter how you cut it, but it's got the rhythm like a song. So, a question for you, Squirrely. You're in a fix, aren't you? Familiar voice echoes from the cube. I say. Yes, I'm very much in a fix. Sure, I'm sure. It's just like Rin said. God, goodness, you'll never make it out of here without me, Squirrely. Now, another question. Don't you long for a cute, dependable, strong, and also cute idle servant? Familiar voice echoes from the cube once more. I say. Yes, please I very much long for one. Right, you understand, good. You said it in the ordinary but dull way, but I appreciate your hearing honestly now and again. You get 100 points. No, I'll even give you 120 points. Now, final question. If you get this wrong, I won't help you, so focus on your answer. The beautiful, the talented super idol, imprisoned in a jet black darkness for her beauty, the Lancer with the most reappearances. Just who in the world could this unrivaled diva, Elizabeth Faffery, be? I think. Who would this beardless diva, this Crimson Lancer, be? It's not she was supposed to phrase that, I say. Still as disgusting as ever, huh, Lancer? Did I hear you whisper disappointing or something? No, that can't be. Rin told me your friendship would flourish after you and I fought alongside each other. Okay, let me prep one more time. Yes. Very well, Squirrely. I'll give you the encore your soul desires. The cube rotation reaches its peak. The Spiritron produced within the box suddenly breaks the seal, where the solid entity appears. Hey, there we go. I ask of you, are you my manager? Just kidding, I really wanted to say that line. Sorry to keep you waiting, my cattle. The Blood Countess Elizabeth needs you in your dire moment. It now arrives. I have arrived. Applaud now. Don't hold back because you've practically gotten an arena seat. She points right at me and I unconsciously clap. Right after, Lancer looks at me in triumph, with face screaming, "How was that? How could Shama made a woeful mistake?" Alright, let's get a contract is formed. I'm sure Rin told you this, but I'll state it clearly myself. I'm your escort, your special buddy Elizabeth. Now roughly 20% of your soul belongs to me. Non-consensual contracts don't count. She's contracted with me anyways. The rule is you can't have two contracts. Oh boy, I have something to tell you, Archer, about Grand Order. Oh well, depending on the circumstances, it may be possible, but that's something else. The hell are you planning? Looks like you're not a berserker anymore. Have you still lost your mind? Maybe you never had one to begin with. Yeah, that's right. We fought to beat Elizabeth 3 times. She was sealed away. How did she break her seal? And why is she lending me a hand? Look, I made a deal. A deal is all. I was told I had a chance to help you roll out, so I hopped on board. You need a servant, don't you? Then I'll fight for you, even if I don't. Even if it's just for a short while. I had nothing else to do anyways. I wanted to go wild once more. Can't believe it. Elizabeth's going to fight as a servant for Haku Shinami, but I know one needs to make sacrifices sometimes, but Elizabeth isn't the kind of servant who can let out like nothing. She talked about a deal. I guess the condition was that she would be unsealed if she cooperated. But we can't do that. So long as she's in her nature to seek blood, letting her loose will bring about new victims. You've got the wrong idea. It still had nothing to do with anything. Once I'm done helping you, I'm getting sealed again away immediately anyways. I'm not getting time served. I've got life sentence anyways. Huh? So what's the deal that was made? What about Elizabeth's getting a return for helping us? You don't need to understand, okay? Now there's no time for dawdling. You lead the way, Haku Shinami. You're going to beat Bibi, right? If you can't put down a lowly servant like me, you won't win against her. You got a point. Sure, if you can rein in a lowly servant like this, then beating Bibi is a pipe dream. I'm worried about her personality-wise, but she's certified tough. Master, there will be headaches, but please work with Lancer. I was not expecting to see a time where I would pair up with Elizabeth. Deep down, I can't trust her, but her raw strength can be relied on. For now, I'll thank her for helping, and cautiously seek out how things will pan out. Alright, as always, let's take a look at her, shall we? She's level 42, she's all C's, and she has all these skills, basically just doing pure damage, everything. And if our HP is less than 50%, we can pull out the Noble Phantasm. Let's just go ahead and beat up these guys here. Give me a second. Okay, let's go. Let's just go for whatever. She's strong enough to free shot everyone here. There we go. Might as well do a little save here, just in case. It's not a particularly hard dungeon, especially since Elizabeth is really strong. At least compared to Archer, her normal attacks are strong. She's like, I think she's the same strength as Saber, all things considered. Ooh, nice. See? Free shot everything. There we go. There we go. She's also pretty resistant, which is pretty good. I think we're a bit over leveled anyway, so whatever. Alright, mini boss time. Come here. Let's go for this. Let's go for this, and we can do whatever. Nice hit. Stun the guy. Hit. Got hit. And uses a skill, but we got it, and we have a Noble Phantasm ready. So let's do that. Let's heal her up, and then we can do whatever we want. Nice. I think she's the easiest servant to get the Noble Phantasm to just go. There we go. All healed up. And she's a skill there, but we're good really. He's just gonna get hit by the curse. Block this, and just using this should be good enough to end it. Alright, let's see it. Close. Next hit should do it. There we go. Goodbye, Vexation. Nice boost in XP too. Oof, let's take a little break. These enemies are annoying and the scenery is monotonous. This is no fun at all. I'm more tired than I thought I would be. Never did like manual labor though. Believe I have to explore a place like this. What a disaster for a squirrely. The hell are you expecting? This place is the form of a mind can take. Obviously it's going to be complex. I don't see any self-control in you either. You call yourself an idol, so learn how to walk with a little more grace. Thankful that I can't skewer you with my lance. I'm actually refraining from using my lance as a walking stick to rest on. She may be speaking rudely, but it's true that Lancer is tired. Since our contract is just a temporary one, I can't completely read her on her status. Still, she might not be faring too so well. I increasingly find myself unable to read the Lancer's motives. She doesn't like manual labor. So why take on hard work such as this? Personal feelings. Also, well, Rin and Ronnie asked me to. Thinking about it now, pairing up with those two, specifically Rin, who showed me respect was fun. Actually, Rin and Ronnie were the only ones who pampered me. Oh, is that so? Thinking back to the other people who worked with her, Bibi, Shinji, and Meltrolith, yeah. Damn, I may be feeling a bit of sympathy for Lancer. Well, I did betray my first master. I deserve what I got. Hey, can I ask you something? Why do you want to leave the far side of the moon? Now that BB has become the moon cell, the outside world is already gone for. The old school building is the best and only safe area there is. Despite that, why are you trying to get out? Not just you, but Rin, Ronnie, and Archer too. Lancer's voice was composed and serious, with none of the trademark high and mighty attitude. Her historical self may have been rational like this. Since she's being open with me, I can't answer heartfeltly. I can't, but I don't know precisely what to say. Saying for humanity's sake would sound nice, but I think that's not quite right. Long story short, it's for my own sake. Although, simply put, it just feels like being here is wrong. If there's an outside, then I want to head there as all. So that's good. I wish you could have told me that last time we fought. Lancer? Forget it. Come on, break time's over. Let's get a move on. I hate prisons too. Now that you tell me that you don't like being trapped, I'll take this a bit more seriously. I'll be your Lance. Yeah, it's understandable, right?
左翼へ向かうんだ。
ああ、気まずそうね。いつかの変態行為のお返し、バッチリさせてもらおうかしら。
Alright, let's get here to get a little detour.
ほらほらほら。
Just come on.
ほら、揃いのよ。
There we go. I think we already got most of these guys' stuff anyway, so yeah, just do whatever.
派手に決めるわ。そうね。
Nice critical. 。There we go. Let's just can deal with them in one hit, in one strike. Might just be able to level up here actually. I think we have one more. Yeah, we have one more boss fight. We're definitely leveling up here. It's pretty good actually. Oh, nice critical. Ooh. God damn, Elizabeth. I do kind of wish that in like the remake, if that thing ever comes out, since it's been delayed again, they do make a little reference to Elizabeth or the other of the Sakura 5, even if it's just an Easter egg or something. Because I highly doubt that the CCC is gonna get a remake or anything like that. Like, I hope they make a reference to Jinako, Karna, and the rest of the CCC gang. That should be it. There we go. And we get thoughtful Mystic Code. Yeah, that's the last Mystic Code we can actually miss, so don't miss that one. And the last elixir, there we go. Yeah, we can get 5 guaranteed elixirs. Not status, item. We get 5 guaranteed elixirs. There we go, 5. Normally I advise to use 1 per super boss, so or the maximum you can use 2 in 1 super boss, because it's always good to have at least 1 or 2 in the final boss, so yeah, keep that in mind. Now you got these guys. Hiya. Alright, go for this. Let's just go a little this. Alright, let me actually just save in case. I don't think he's gonna die. There we go. Oh boy, yeah, I could just one-shot these guys with this. Alright, then that's a level up, so yeah, I don't really have to worry about anything. Level 43, there we go. Alright, let's go for this guy. Alright, that's pretty good. I think that's the free hit's gonna be more than enough to kill this guy. There we go. See ya, man. We have a boss fight over there. And we have another save point after the boss fight. So yeah, that's good. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's see. Yeah, alright, good enough. Alright, you're up. Yeah, figures. Alright, show me. What do you have? Alright, so we can just do whatever we want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Let's go. Yep, he's just dead in 3 hits. See ya. There we go. Off a little save here. Alright, now we go. To the actual boss fight of this part. Let's go. The air goes tense. Beyond here is the primordial, bereft of all flesh and ornament is. The place where Archer is birthed within this universe, and the place where Archer will ultimately end up. That is to say, Zero. Looks like beyond here is an unconscious region. I can't see any further. From this... You're alone. Oh, he's talking, okay. I hear Archer's voice so clearly before, but now it's going in and out. The closer I get to this place, the less the present Archer is able to interfere, I guess. Yep, we're doing it, don't worry about it. The omnipresent pulsations are louder here. That there is Archer's primordial form, unknown even to him. Oh, never mind.
それなりのドレスじゃない。怪物みたいな私とは違う正しい英霊の姿。さすがはあなたのサーバントというとこかしらね。
Elizabeth's lips curls into a smile. Her smile is a mixture of excitement in the face of a powerful foe, along with the sorrows of being flaunted with an unattainable light.
あれを壊せば、サーバントにかけられたリミッターが解除される。BB と同質の原理を獲得できる。それがサーバントにどれだけの負荷をかけるか、私には関係のない話よ。その手の悩みは当人が追ってちょうだい。大事なのはこれが私にしかできない私なりのプライドの生産ってこと。あなたたちの力になる。それ自体が私の報酬。あの暗い箱の中で欲しくてたまらなかった私の夢。許されるはずもない。もし私が正常だったのならなんて恥知らずで場違いな願い事。
Fiery spirit now dwells within the Lancer, the likes of which I have never seen in her before. However, it's impossible for one to live the life of evil to go and live a life of good. Because the moment they reform for a life of good, they become fully aware of their misdeeds and are left ignited by their own sins. That is the greatest punishment given to a life of evil. She was allowed to be evil. The moment she deviates from that path, her pride will become a self-engulfing conflagration. Nevertheless.
ま、燃え尽きるのはお互い様。それこそ解散ライブにふさわしいわ。アイドルごっこはこれでおしまい。正真正銘。これがラストナンバーよ。柄じゃないけど、生まれて初めて他人のために歌うとしましょう。
Taking up her brutal lance, the Crimson Diva dashes out, engaging her in engaging her as an umbral servant. This is the one moment where good and evil swap sides. And so, for this girl who was transformed into a dragon's daughter, her final battle begins. Lancer 0 model. Live or die by the sword. Let's go. And let's just do the let me restore HP at the end of the turn. And successful and all attacks for free acts. Let's just go for this, honestly. It's the best move she has and it does a lot of damage. So yeah, let's go. In this version of Archer still needs to do there we go. Still needs to do his traces, I think. Oh, that's bullshit. My guy, you don't need to do that. What? You're breaking the rules, buddy. How's that fair? And now we have lower strength, so we can't exactly do anything on him. We do lower damage, and he's guarding everything. Great. Alright. Fuck it, I'll just give her one of these. Let's go for this, and then we can do whatever. I go triple attack. Nicely done. Well, I can do this one last time and then just wait for the Noble Phantom to charge up. Nice. Not bad, Elizabeth. Alright, so might as well do this one just to end it, right? Oh man, oh boy, there we go. Now he's gonna use. Ooh, fuck up. Alright, we got Noble Phantasm is ready either way, so there's that. Never mind. That actually screwed me over. How funny. Alright, let me just gonna do a quick save here and just want to hope for the best, really. It's just a little bit, just in case. Ooh, nice. Of course, he's gonna use weaken, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna proc. Of course. Alright, let me see. The heal is not gonna be enough to nullify. Nope, it is. Alright. Again, let's do one more time. Alright, we're good. Borg, I don't think it's gonna be enough to kill, but fuck, it's enough. It was enough. Fuck. And the thing is, we can't exactly you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and recover here. So we can get her at full health. Oh, nice. Alright, it should not kill, as that is we're at full health, essentially. Great, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna give her this, and go ahead. Nice. Oh, and I got a free chain. We're not even gonna use Noble Phantasm, I feel. Oh, never mind, we are gonna use it. Right at the last moment, huh? It feels adequate, really.
僕の手を出してあげる。
One last concert, Elizabeth, for a send-off.
派手に決め。ラストナンバーよ。盛大に見せてあげる。
See ya, man. And he's gone. The battle concludes. Archer's ceiling was reminiscent of a flower scattering away in silence.
文句なし。最高のステージだったわ。どう？私の勇姿はその貧相な記憶屋に焼きごてみたいに残ったかしら？
Yeah, and it looks horrible. I meet Lancer's sarcasm with a bit of my own. Without looking back at me, Lancer smiles with satisfaction, saying, "Hmm."
それじゃあ仕事は完了。私たちの契約もここまでね。疲れたし、汗かいたし、魂はボロボロだし、もう帰って日課のバスをこなして気が済むまで眠るとするわ。ああ、一応言っておくけど、もうブラッドバスはやめたから。
Lancer's body starts to fade away. I couldn't bring myself to ask Lancer what could become of her, because I know she takes the utmost pride in her refusal to for any and all sympathy.
アイドルごっこはこれで卒業。次に会う時は本物になっているから楽しみにしていて、コリス。人類には私の歌は早すぎるみたいだし、まずは金星あたりで一旗あげて女神みたいなディーバになるわ。ほら、ヴィーナスなだけに地球のヒットチャートとかオワコンだし、時代はギャラクシーよ、ギャラクシー。まあその前に、バカは死ななきゃ治らない。本物のアイドルになりたいのなら私は一から生まれ変わらないと。そんなわけだからあとは任せたわよ、マスター。ステージがないと星は輝けないんだから、私が活躍する時のためにきっちり黒幕を倒して宇宙を救っておいてよね。
Lancer disappears, never looking back at once. I saw a portion of her face which was not filled with satisfaction, it was filled with regret and straining to hold back tears. I'm losing sensation across my entire body. Archer's seal has been broken, I have no reason to be here. My body drifts, my mind dims, and the labyrinth grows more distant. And so my final quest ends. Through Lancer's help, one more time, our one-time enemy, we gained a way to contest BB.
脳波覚醒状態に移行しました。脈拍、心拍、血圧、呼吸、精子、バイタルはすべて安定。変換、安全に終了します。 気がつきましたか？
I hear Sakura and immediately look up. I find myself back in the student council room.
サーバント休眠状態を解除します。お疲れ様でしたアーチャー。作戦は無事成功です。
よくやったな。あのランサーとのコンビでどこまで戦えるか不安だったが大したものだ。まあ考えてみれば今回の敵は私そのものだった。手の内は君が一番よく知っているのだから勝って当然だがね。
神話霊装の封印は解けたのね。中の様子を把握できたのはアーチャーだけだからどんなものか知らないけど、アーチャーの電脳体中心に今までになかったブラックボックスを確認できます。これが神話霊装でしょう。あとはアーチャーの意思次第で量子海底を向上させることができるはずです。いえ、ここで使うのはダメです。種別が違いすぎるので急行車のシステムがダウンしかねません。それに強力なエンジンですので使用には注意してください。通常のサーバントのフレームでは神話霊装の出力に耐えきれないと思います。使用は一度きりと制限してください。
心得ているとも。神話霊装がどのようなものかは感覚で理解できた。まとう時は決着の時のみだ。じゃあ条件成立ね。 BB への対抗策は手に入れた。これで文句はないでしょさくら。はい。低い数値ですが皆さんには BB を消去できる可能性が発生しました。私の壁桜迷宮の核に到着次第最後の壁を撤去します。
It's time. I take a deep breath and calm my mind. Now, there's no more walls in our way, no more impassable obstacles to impede us. All that's left is head to the central region with Archer, and this will be over.
ちょっと待って。その前にたっぷり休憩を取りましょう。それぐらいの余裕はあるでしょランニさくら。ええ、もちろんです。ミス東坂の提案は勉強になります。息を抜くタイミングが絶妙です。そうですね。皆さん疲労値が溜まっていますし体感時間で一晩ほど休みましょう。今夜は特別に外のロケーションも変えてみます。うまく夜を表現できればいいんですけど。はい、そういうわけで一時解散ね。各自やり残したことがあるならちゃっちゃと片付けておくこと。それと私たちのやろうとしていることはこの急行車の消滅でもあるわ。 NPC たちにも反対意見はあるでしょう。私はそれを無視して進める。横暴なのは自覚済みよ。でもあなたはそういう人じゃないから仁義、いいえ人道か。そういうのを通したい相手がいるならそっちも済ませておきなさい。たとえ分かり合えなくてもね。
Mission clear. Sakura. You say the last thing you want is to have some of my bento, and you'll pay handsomely. Oh, in terms of healing, elixirs are more effective and efficient, though. But I'm happy to hear this. I was hoping this would happen, so I went all out to make this. I was planning on giving you some regardless if you pleaded me or not. We've been giving out supplies for a long time. Senpai, please stay safe tomorrow, and plenty of rest tonight and clear your mind. Alright, let's actually take a look at the Supreme Sakura lunch. Yeah, totally heals servant MP and heals status. So basically it's a red-based mystic code. One-time use only. Before we go rest, I think there is There is something in the infirmary. Oh wait, no, actually. Yeah, there, it just says here, we need to go to the infirmary. Yeah, thank you for telling me. Before that, just talk to Kotamini here.
いよいよ最後の戦いか。覚悟は決まったかね。
I took Kotamini with a small nod. I made it this far, no reason to quit now.
結構。それでこそ私も商売のしがいがある。今まで何人ものマスターを送り出してきたが、店員、味方する側として送り出すのも悪くはない経験だった。この経験も君が勝利し、ムーンセルが正常化すれば失われるのだろうが、今はこの得難い奇跡を楽しむとしよう。無名のマスターよ。月の存続、人類の未来はその小さな手に委ねられた。欲しいもののために戦い、願ったもののために生き、目覚めるために楽園の夢を壊すものよ。この裏側に囚われた NPC を代表して君のこれまでの健闘に感謝し、この後の決戦を応援しよう。では生きたまえ。この忘れられた旧校舎の片隅で君の勝利を祈っている。
I take a small bow and turn back to the commissary. I hesitated to thank the supervisor Kotamine when he thanked me, but at least wanted to grant express express my gratitude to that small gesture.
ところで、アイテムの備えは万全かね。我が紹介は世界の終わり1秒前まで絶賛営業中だ。資金に余裕があるのならぜひご利用のほどを。お客様。まさかここまでの付き合いに。
Other than that, he just has the ultimate mysticals. He doesn't have anything new in New Game Plus, and the items is just the usual stuff. Yeah, that's usual stuff. Nothing really all that special to sell, and that's pretty much it. All right, let's get out of here. Go to the infirmary. I went to the infirmary. I don't see Sakura. There's no one here. I don't really have any business to just sit down in the chair anyways. Maybe I let my fatigue get to me since this area is safe. As I think to myself I mustn't fall asleep, I gently doze off. Like I said, the AI in this world exist but aren't sentient. They're not humans, even though they have human forms. They exist, but are nothing. This is important. It will be in the Holy Grail War. I mean, on the test, so please remember it. You say you want us to go outside and play. I understand the sentiment, but it's wasted on me. If you're going to invite someone, please invite people from your class. I'm just an AI anyways, huh? You don't really understand. It's all the same to you since I'm standing right here. You don't understand, senpai. The others and I have always been nothing. Talking to you now, it's just like I'm text on the screen, but this won't go over very well, okay? Stop, senpai. You'll deal with harsh punishment if you deviate from the established route, or your qualifications as a master will get revoked. You don't mind. You'll cross that bridge when you get to it. That's just how thoughtless and reckless can you be, senpai? This can't be happening. Let's go search together, she said. Let's turn nothing into something, she said. Such a warm person is gone. Why did it come to this? The moon cell is too cruel. What should I do? What do I do? How do I save her? What do I do? 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 I don't know. I just don't know. What do I want to do? Traitor. I'm not like you. I'll protect her no matter the sacrifice. She taught me the fun to be found in each passing day. I wanted to spend more days with her. That's the one person, at least. I wanted to break out of this cruel system. That isn't allowed. Why would you give priority to a meaningless matter? Yes, you forgot, and foisted the memories all to me. Not only are you back to normal, but that's fine. If it means forgetting these thoughts otherwise, then I don't mind going rogue. I won't be deleted. I won't even let the moon cells delete these thoughts. If she can't be saved, so long as the moon cell is around, then I'll become the moon cell. You're abnormal. You're an AI that mustn't exist. You're the moon cell's cancer. Those are the feelings you discarded. Watch closely, me. To help the person who cares for, to help the one person cares, oh my god. To help the person one cares for, love would trade away even the world. And I will prove it. That is her third secret garden. Feeling as if something had called me, I wake up. I must be tired from all the battles. Looks like I sat down and fell asleep for a few minutes. I leave the infirmary. In a far too reflective dream, I saw the afterimage of one girl's determination. Now we go back to our room. Yep. For now, let's just take a look at her last SG, shall we? Baby. You even saw it, her face changed, right? She was smiling, and before she was smiling maliciously, right? But now she's, has this contemplative, look, I guess. Or a sad look in her face. Confining desire. And as she acquired without even realizing it, nope, that's not it. It is this one. Inversion of love and hate. BB's third SG. When deep love turns from a certain trigger into hatred, while BB chose this path of destruction to save Hakuno Kishinami, she had its dangerous aspects since the beginning. Both Kohai attribute and confining desire came from this SG, and there's no point in hiding it anymore. Let it be said, to a strong S like BB say this, like BB, there are times when affection is equal to mischief. She wants to harass them as much as she loves them. She wants the one she loves to always pay attention to her. Such desire deep within BB are this SG's true nature. On a side note, the BB channel she broadcasted so much was her own brand of an intense love call, but they'd go totally unrecognized. She would end up sulking alone after ending the program. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's take a look at her profile. What's your name?
BB 何の略かは内緒です。お好きに呼んでくださいね。先輩。
What's your height?
156センチです。先輩に一番可愛いアングルで見てほしくて。嘘ですけど。
Your weight?
46キロ。おバカな先輩と違って中身がギュギュッと詰まってるんです。
Your free sizes?
85、56、87です。盛んな先輩の熱い視線を感じちゃいます。
What's your home?
オリジナルの設定は日本ですけど、私は正真正銘 100%、先から先まで月生まれです。
Alright, what's your weak point?
完全無欠の BB ちゃんに弱点なんてありません。あるとしたら、それはあなたです、先輩。
Your fetish?
目、瞳、愛、睨んだり、絶望したり、見つめたり。人間ってほんと面白いですよね。
Alright. What do you look for in a partner?
ぶっちゃけ何も求めません。だからぜひ隅っこでおとなしくしていてください。
What's your favorite color of underwear?
見たいですか？知りたいですか？もちろん教えてあげません。え？見えてる？
Yeah, your skirt is higher than your underwear. Everyone can see it. How do you spend your free time?
働き者の BB ちゃんは毎日休まず迷宮掘削。掘って広げて大忙しです。
And that's that. Yeah, it's kind of fun seeing the change in BB from her SGs. Anyways, let's head to my room. Hey Archer, what's up? Oh, 100 perfect battles achieved. Hey, what's about battle records? Are you one of those perfectionists? I'm seeing an odd number of shutout victories, and it's very unlikely that any normal person would achieve these numbers. Don't tell me. Did you contract some weird virus while I wasn't looking? No, wait. I would never jeopardize your health as long as I live. How rude. That was pure unadulterated skill. Although sure, I try to get as many perfect victories as possible. Ah, so this is because of our previous chat. I thought I said not to fuss over this, but you get stubborn over the strangest things. Although, stubbornness alone doesn't get you stats like these. You're mediocre as a magus, but you're an expert eye for combat. This makes me even more worried. You say having a dependable master would put you at ease. True, master's adequate. However, that means if we lose, it's going to be because this servant was too weak, right? I don't want to be losing to you. I'm going to concentrate and not let your direction one-up me, master.
終わりが確定した世界でそんな顔ができるとはね。どうやら君の思考ルーチンには諦めというコマンドはないらしい。生存競争において最高のスペックだな。正直なところ今の我々にできることはあがくことだけだ。だが挑戦を続ける限りは人間だ。君はそれでいい。苦しむのが当然のように戦い獲得する。あの契約の場で私を呼んだ時と同じようにただ諦めないこと、それが最大の武器だ。では行こうかマスター。君らしいいつも通りの戦いを始めよう。
Alright. Open the closet. Let me see if we have the, There we go. That's his, new outfit. I guess we can get it for the rest of the playthrough. We'll say it looks a bit much, but it's cool in a way. I do think the black and gold looks good on him. It doesn't have anything to say of the armor. Alright, let's end the day. Final battle at last. BB is about to seize control of the moon cell and unleash humanity's ego. And our seemingly short-lived yet drawn-out game of hide and seek with her is soon to come. It's about to end.
そうだな。これで終わりだ。決戦の前に何か悩みがあるのなら話しておきたまえ。ここぞという時にそういえばなどと切り出されたら。さすがの私も決めの一手を誤りそうだ。
No, I've got no more worries. I reply, thanks for the usual sarcastic concern. Now that's the only thing I have left to say.
そうか。ならもう言うべきことはないな。お互い万全の状態というやつだ。ではゆっくり休むとしよう。眠りから覚めればかつてない大一番が待っているぞ。
Since using Archer's familiar voice for a lullaby, I lay down in bed and close my eyes. Sleep comes to me swiftly. This will be my final sight of tranquility. An unavoidable battle awaits for me once I wake up. I wake up. It's still early, but I think sleep for even an hour. I may have been antsy before our big battle. Maybe I'll go for a walk until I settle down. This is the first time we get this like CG style for the first floor. Look around the school building at night. Peeking inside the student council room, I see Rin and Ronnie sleeping in their chairs. I lay blankets on them, then leave the student council room. The commissary is closed. I guess Kotamine is in sleep mode. The door to the infirmary doesn't exist. Suddenly, something white slips into view. A cherry blossom leaf flutters through the window. The breeze must be pretty nice at night. I'll go take a walk through the schoolyard. You know, it's something that's happening when the when the intro theme is playing, huh? I enter the schoolyard. The breeze against my cheeks feels pleasant. Wind in the Seraph is a recreation of wind from on Earth. A digital wind form of numerical values, indistinguishable from the real thing. Can it be called real, or should it be called something virtual that's better than the real thing? It's a philosophical question. Oh, hey, Sakura.
どうしたんですかこんな時間に。皆さん、明日に備えて眠っているのに。
I hadn't noticed Sakura was here. She's real or fake, human or AI. The classification depends on the observer. So, said person, everything they see before them is real. There's no real or fake in regard to their emotions.
そっか。緊張して眠れないんですよね。すみません。私、まだそういう心の機微がわからなくて。いえ、まだじゃなくて、最後までわからないですね。
That's not true. I think Sakura sells herself short. I wanted to be more confident and proud of her abilities. Even if she's an AI, because she's an AI. If there's are things only humans can do, then I expect that to the things only AI can do.
そうでしょうか。確かに演算速度とか感情抑制とか仮想領域での自由性は高いですけど、いえ、私の話はいいんです。それより先輩の話を聞かせてくれますか？
About me, there's not much to say.
何でもいいんです。私、先輩の話してくれる何でもない話が大好きですから。
That's so. Since Sakura asked, I guess I have to. I talk about what I've felt each day since I came to the far side, about the old-fashioned feelings of the school building and calm ambience, about the frightening atmosphere of the labyrinth and its gorgeous sights. I talk about what makes Archer, who I depend on, so great, about my impression of the student council that Leo formed. I talked about the atmosphere of the student council room Rin, Rani, and Sakura worked together in. Then I reached my reactions of Bibi's bizarre channel and the many experiences throughout the Seraph. As I speak, I surprisingly don't run out of topics to discuss. That's indicative of just how much time I spent here.
はい。先輩はやっぱり先輩なんですね。こんなところにいていい人じゃなかったんです。先輩には帰るべき本当の場所があるんですよ。
Sakura speaks calmly. A place I must return to. I guess she was referring to the Nirside's Holy Grail War.
いえ、もっとあなたにふさわしい、穏やかで、けれど厳しい戦いの世界です。忘れないでくださいね。本当の居場所を、その力は誰の支えになるものなのかを。
The stars twinkle, the sea undulates. She sways in the wind at nighttime schoolyard like a measly flower.
ちょっと話しすぎましたね。そろそろ眠っておかないと明日に差し支えますよ。
Not an information. This may be peaceful, but in a few hours we'll be back to the battle as usual. I'd like to stay longer, but I need to get back to you and rest.
先輩。最後に聞かせてくれますか？あなたが戦うのは何のためなんですか？
And this is the final, but almost final choice. After this, we are set for the CCC route. We can still back out of the CCC route just before we enter the boss fight, but this is the last choice to actually guarantee you're gonna get it. So yeah, for us, head for Sakura. I made my mind long ago. I'm fighting for myself. Those around me are so precious. I can't go down so easily. If I was the only person that mattered to me, I wouldn't have made it this far.
その中には私も含まれているんですね。その必要はないって言ったのに。
I hesitate a bit. I hesitate, but I come right out and say it. It's not that I'm including Sakura. Sakura's the person I want to protect the most. On the second day, I only faintly recall Sakura disappeared. Sakura suffered to help us. She kept it secret, enduring it all alone. To me, Sakura isn't a health management AI. She's an irreplaceable ally and a friend worthy of respect. That's why I swore I'll protect you. Despite saying she has no need of love, she's kindly shown concern for all of us this entire time.
すみません。夜風が目に入ったみたいで。意味不明ですね、私。ありがとうございます。そう言っていただけると、私も協力に力が入ります。呼び止めてごめんなさいでした。おやすみなさい、先輩。明日、また生徒会室で。
I thought I'd go through the entrance, leaving Sakura in the schoolyard. I headed to my room on the second floor. I'm surprisingly calmed down a lot. Oh, everything I just said to Sakura are things I wanted to tell her. Now I really have no unfinished business left. I'll go back to my room and prepare for the final battle. I'm sure I'll sleep like a baby tonight. There we go. I was a bit worried there. Aww.
こんなに辛いのなら、いっそ消えてしまえばよかった。でも AI は自分では消えられない。私たちには自殺は許されない。記録するために生み出された私たちに自己消去の機能はないんです。だからBB と戦えば誰も生き残れない。だって先輩たちは勝利する。BB が相手でもあの人たちは負けない。だから消えてしまう。みんなここから出ればみんな死んでしまう。それが正しいあり方だから、ムーンセル側の生命として矛盾のない結論です。でもどうか許してください。神様がこの世界にもいるのなら、私の独断を、私の心を見逃してください。愛が何なのか捨ててしまった私にはわかりません。いえ、理解なんて許されない。私は自分であのメモリーを捨てました。報われる権利はありません。論理的にも間違っています。でもそれでいい。理解できないままでも報われないままでもいい。それでも私はムーンセルから離反することになっても大切なあの人を。そっか、この気持ちなんだ。BB、あなたもこの結論に達したのね。何を犠牲にしても守るんだって。今ならわかる。いえ、ようやくわかった。一番罪深かった私にも、やっと 私が守る。最後に何が待っていようと、この私が砕けても、あの人をあるべき場所に送り届けるんだ。
And that was that. Got to see Sakura's determination there at the end. Anyways, now it's time to say goodbye to our room. I leave my room. It was only a temporary room, but I got used to it. This is the end. Before heading to the labyrinth, let's go greet everyone in the student council room. And yeah, we're gonna leave it at that for now. Next time, we're gonna go ahead and do the super bosses, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish the game. Roughly, I don't know if it's the ending or if I'm gonna divide that part into two. Depending if I put the credits at the end or just cut them. We'll see. Well, I'll take a look at it when I get to it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for more Fate Extra CCC. Ciao.